Okay, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Doing something a little different today. I'm actually done with school. Since I'm done finals and I'm going to be moving home in like a couple weeks, I want to milk the maximum amount of content I can out of school and like the Queen's University name. So here we are, Queen's University student room tour. Yeah, that'll get views, I think. I think so. I think we're gonna start in this corner here because it's like the most boring corner. Oh, actually, I should show you this. This is the door to my room. I'm on the third floor of like this kind of townhouse style. I got 3 other roommates, but today we're just gonna be showing you guys my room. Once you come in, this is kind of like getting ready section. Like I got my toiletries here, dresser with like underwear, socks, pants, stuff like that. And this is my lovely trash can because I have neglected to actually buy a real trash can. So I'm using like this grocery bag that I got from the grocery store. Moving on here, I have this wonderful $10 mirror that I got from like this really cheap place. Would not recommend because it's like warping and everything. Maybe I didn't hang it up right, but when I stand in the mirror and I look at my reflection, it's like one of those like funhouse mirrors and it's like all curvy, it makes you fat and everything. So yeah, would not recommend. Underneath it, I have this box that my sister gave me when I moved in. It has like a ton of like housekeeping, kind of like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. I literally have not unpacked it since I moved in like 8 months ago. And then I have this like jumbo of cables right here, which is not getting cleaned. Okay, so moving on over here, this is like the working corner or the having fun corner, editing corner. This is my gaming PC. When I built it like 6 years ago, I did definitely build it as a gaming PC, but honestly, I don't really look at it as a gaming PC anymore because I don't play that many games. It's more of a editing PC at this point. I have my PC on the ground plus this monitor, keyboard and everything. And of course, I have like the mechanical keyboard that like makes a ton of noise and annoys your roommates. And like, of course I have this, right? Actually, this right here is a new pickup. It was like $10 on Facebook Marketplace. I've always wanted a monitor arm and I'm just excited to have one. Obviously, this is not a permanent solution. Like, why the hell would you have the monitor arm on the front of the desk? Like, this is not permanent. Everything about this is switching, but for now, it works. As you can see, I have like a pretty decent black and white setup going on. Look at this chair. I actually also did just get this chair like 30 minutes ago. It's just very nice compared to what I had before. I literally had one of those like plastic IKEA dining chairs as my desk chair. So very glad to have this now. Moving on over here. So if I'm doing like actual schoolwork, like solving problems on paper, I'll typically just have my laptop open here. And once I have my laptop open, I'll like have a piece of paper in front of me and my calculator. So like this is like computer side. This is the writing side, I guess you could say. What is this? This is a formula sheet for mechanics, which is the final I had yesterday. Yeah, I don't really know why it's taped up to the wall and backwards, but this is a formula sheet. I have nothing on the walls here. I'd really like to get some kind of like art. I really want to print some of my own photos, but I don't know if that's like too narcissistic of myself, but I'd love to have a giant print of one of my favorite photos that I've taken on my wall. It'd just be so inspiring, I guess, like working underneath your own art. So over here is kind of like the tech corner. Basically, I just use it as like a charging station and I hoard all my camera gear here. Definitely if someone was gonna break in, this is like the corner they would target for sure. It's sitting on top of one of these like cheap IKEA furniture. Everything in this room is cheap IKEA furniture, just so you know. Like nothing in here is expensive other than these cool toys. Yeah, I wish I could say that I had really good like drawer organization with like those cool dividers and everything, but I don't. I basically just throw everything that I don't want to see into the drawers, so that's how that is organized. Right here, I have this wonderful Captain Morgan kind of sign. It's like something you'd see in a bar sign. It's actually like made out of wood and it's pretty legit. It's a nice piece and I got it from my friend Jacob, so very nice. Wonderful window. This is like much bigger than the window I have at home, so it's pretty nice. The view kind of sucks, but at least this is like facing where the sun sets, so I get to see the sunset every night. But other than that, yeah, this view absolutely sucks. So this right here is like the sleeping corner. It's my bed. Luckily, I didn't have to buy any of this furniture when I moved in. This place came furnished, so I think this is a double-sized bed. I got these wonderful fish kind of bed sheets going on here. I think these were from my like grandma or like my aunt or something. On top of it, I have these cool posters. And if you take a good look at them, they're actually like science and space and like space related. Since I'm in like engineering physics, this is kind of like the reason why I went into engineering physics. I thought that engineering physics would have a lot more like astrophysics in it, but there isn't. All of these posters are actually like in collaboration with NASA and independent artists. Cool posters, they have like science facts on the bottom, and it's like cool art. and it's made by NASA, and I literally just like took them off the internet, took them to Staples and printed them and put them on my wall. They kind of fit in with like the vibe I'm going for, which is like cool art, engineering, science, you know. So in this corner behind me right now, you've probably seen this in a lot of my videos because like, look at it, like why wouldn't I have this in the back of my videos? I typically film at my desk, which is over there, and this is in the background, so you've definitely seen this before. I don't know if anyone's noticed or anything, but this is actually an old like antique Playboy magazine, and I basically just cut up all the pages and made a collage on the wall. I think this magazine was from like the 70s. Yeah, volume 26, April 1979. So it's like legit, it's very old. Got it at an antique store, put it on the wall. I think it looks really cool. Like when you look at each individual page, they look kind of stupid, but as a collage as a whole, I think it looks pretty like tasteful. And in front of it, I have like my little clothing rack. I've never owned a clothing rack in my life, but I've seen all like the fashion people on Instagram, and they always have like their nice clothing rack, and it just looks cool, right? So I got one. And it does look cool. I basically hoard my sweaters on here. I have my very expensive engineering jacket, as you can see. Underneath it, basically nothing important. Some like winter stuff and a pair of boots, some snacks. And then the bedside table, also really nothing important. Literally a bedside table. This is my water bottle. Since I'm on the 3rd floor, I really don't want to walk up and down the stairs every time I want to drink, so have a water bottle, keep your water cold. This right here is probably the worst IKEA lamp you can get. It has no weight to it. Like, I can knock it over with like a flick and it falls all the time. It just sucks. Don't buy it. And then over here to finish off the corner, I have my laundry hamper. Dirty laundry. Not gonna show you that. So storage as a student like really sucks. As you guys saw in my room, there's literally no storage other than this closet right here and what's under my bed. Basically anything I don't want to see on a day-to-day basis gets shoved either into a drawer, into this closet, or under the bed. So now you're probably wondering like, okay, well if you have a closet, why don't you put your clothes in it? Like, what's the point of having a closet and a rack? This is like waste of space, right? But if you look inside my closet, like what the fuck is this? I literally have like I don't even know what this is, like the HVAC system of the whole house in my closet. And it makes so much noise when I'm sleeping. And it's also got these tubes. And right here, if you read it, it literally says risk of electric shock and injury and death. And this is in my closet, right? So obviously I'm not gonna be like opening this all the time. And like, I've gotten shocked from this thing before. Like it generates like static, and I've gotten like close to it and gotten like a little shock. So obviously I'm not gonna keep all my stuff in here and open and fuck with this closet all the time. Basically, this closet just ended up being literally a storage thing. Random things that I literally never used go in here. This closet door has maybe been opened like 5 times this year. This is a light switch. I don't ever use the ceiling lights because they suck. Anyone who likes orange lights is stupid. I never use those lights, so yeah. Natural light and nice lamps. And then we're back to the door, which is leading to outside again. That's basically my whole room. Like, I literally live in a like 10 by 10 cardboard box. So actually, compared to a lot of other student housing situations I've seen, my house and room is actually like newerly renovated. It was renovated in like 2013 or something. So if I had any advice to future students coming to Queens and who need to live like off campus and everything, I would have to say to lower your expectations because Kingston housing and like the Queens student housing situation is just atrocious. It sucks so much. That's basically all the advice I can give you. Hopefully this video was informative and interesting. Hopefully someone got something out of it. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing this like what the